Hi, I'm Albert, and I'm a pro gamer. Pro gamer is someone that gets paid to professionally play video games, so it doesn't mean they need to play them at a competitive level. They could be making money off YouTube videos. Anything that's really sort of giving them an income off of playing video games really defines them as a professional gamer. What I do as a pro gamer, really, I play Call of Duty. I play in a team of 4. We sort of practice maybe 3 or 4 nights a week for a few hours a night, depending on obviously everyone's availability. You go left shocks, fighter, you go right, and button, you go in the middle, and I'll just stay back. How I got into pro gaming was playing just sort of general public play, so against other people that didn't play competitively, and then eventually a few people that did sort of found me, asked me if I was interested, and at the time I just agreed to it. I started with a few muck around teams with friends and whatnot, and a few months ago I got the call up to become Team Unity. We ended up playing the online qualifiers for the Call of Duty Championships. We won those. We went to the LAN event where we took out the competition flawlessly, won ourselves $4,000 and a trip to LA really to represent Australia. The trip in LA was great. We met some of the professional players who have big fan bases, and the competition was pretty rough. Our first game we actually versed the best team in the world, who eventually went up to win that event. We had to sort of play for a tie, and they ended up getting knocked out, and the Spanish team went through, and they were really, really nice about it as well. Growing up, some of my favourite games were Crash Bandicoot, Pokemon, Donkey Kong, anything like that, where you had a storyline and you had a sort of save progress so you could advance further during the game and then eventually sort of look back at what you've done and whatnot and eventually just keep progressing. The game I play is obviously a lot different to those games, but I guess everything obviously playing the games made me want to play other games and then eventually moving into that area. So now the good thing about being a pro gamer is there aren't really any necessary skills. As long as you've got sort of time and dedication, it's not based on how strong you are or how fit you are or anything. Anyone can play, so that's why it's sort of got such a massive fan base and such a vast variety of different kind of people. Age is probably something that suits you if you're a bit younger with the reflexes, and obviously with the time, if you don't have work, you don't have a family or anything, it's a lot easier to play when you're just sort of in school. When you come home, you have no worries. Yeah, he's in the car, Definitely the most challenging aspect is managing your time well enough, trying to sort of balance the work, study and healthy living. You really want to sort of make sure that if you're in school, that you don't want to give all your time into gaming, because that might not be something you're going to follow in a few years' time. Any tips obviously would be dedicate your time well. You don't need to be playing video games all day. As long as you're sort of using your time to the best that you can sort of do it with minimal amount of time to focus on studies and whatnot. But yeah, that's really it. So just play and have fun, really.